Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, and I'm back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Was Experimented On, and yeah, guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. Now, before continuing this, if you haven't, then please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And yeah, guys, this is a recorded movie. Yeah, obviously, every video is recorded, but this is a pre recorded movie. I mean, I'm happy to say that I am currently working ahead of my schedule. Usually, I make a video in a day, edit it out, and upload it by the time, the usual time I upload. But it is now being recorded 1 or 2 days prior, and yeah, you will see it 1 or 2 days, hopefully, if I don't take a day off. But I went onto this schedule is because I needed to take a day off. I also didn't want to, break the cycle that I have promised myself within this month, and it is safe to announce that I haven't missed a single day of uploading videos. And yeah, I have been uploading regularly this month, and yeah, on ahead of my schedule as well. And aside of that, I have picked out two ideas that I will be making soon, so they will be the next short movie. And aside from that, I will be picking two more ideas after these two ideas are done. I do not know if I'm going to record them today or the next day. The thing is, why I'm telling you this is because well, I have been commenting to a lot of your comments and ideas that I will be making your ideas soon. The thing is that this might take some time, so I just wanted to, make sure that you all know what is going on. So, enough of my yippee yapping, and without any further ado, let's begin today's movie. Our story begins with a 5-year-old Naruto Uzumaki, as we see him currently laying on his bed and resting in his own apartment that has been granted to him by the Hokage, his Jiji Hiruzen Sarutobi, after he was kicked out of the village 2 years ago. As unknown to him, as he was sleeping peacefully, he was being watched and monitored by one of the Anbus. As the said Anbu was none other than Kakashi Hatake. As he looked quite afraid, as he was sweating a lot, even though it was, well, a cold night today. Everything is for his sake. Everything will be fine. I just have to trust him. I just have to. As he vanished and appeared inside Naruto's house, as Naruto began to stir awake, as next thing Naruto saw was that Kakashi neck chopped him, unknown to him. Everything will be fine. It is for his sake. As he picked up the now unconscious Naruto and vanished in a puff of smoke. As now, after some time, we see him arriving inside a dark, secluded place. As there we meet none other than Danzo Shimura coming out of the shadows. So, you brought him. Yes. You said that there is someone who can help him with his condition. Yes, there is. And he will be the legacy that you want him to be. I don't want him to be the legacy. I just want him to fill in the sensei's shoes that he left behind. And he will be much more greater than him, his father, said Danzo, circling around Kakashi and everything. I just hope that you keep your word. I'm going behind Hokage-sama's back. I'm supposed to protect him. And you are, Kakashi. This is just, a failsafe if something happens to you, let's just say, because you are a shinobi. And as his condition are currently, he cannot use chakra because of the QB damaging his coils. Isn't that right? Yes, it is. How much are you sure that this experiment will work out? It hasn't been untested before, but Naruto is an Uzumaki, and QB still being there will do everything within its power to make sure that him and Naruto are safe, because of the seal that I have studied alongside with Jiraiya. I'm still surprised that Jiraiya-sama was able to tell you about the seal. Well, I have my ways to make sure he tells me whatever it is needed to be told. Now, enough of this. Where is your guy? Come out now, Orochimaru. As Kakashi's eyes widened. Orochimaru? Him? Is this the person you were talking about will help out Naruto? Calm down, Kakashi-kun. I'm only here to help. You're not here to help now. Now I see this was just a mistake that I have made. No, Kakashi, it is not, said Danzo, putting a hand on his shoulder. You have lost everyone in your life. Do you want to lose him too? Those people out there see him as a demon. He has no means to protect him, and you always cannot be there to protect him. You know that as much as I do. Sooner or later, the council will force you apart from him after knowing fully well that you are the one who was protecting him. What do you think will happen to him then? He will be butchered down, Kakashi. Everything will be lost, and you will lose another person. Fail him and Naruto as well. As Kakashi then said, as Orochimaru smirked and said, what a pity. I can tell you for sure if Minato knew about his son's condition, he would have not waited for any moment further and done this experiment already. After all, it is for his sake, said Orochimaru. You are his guardian by legal rights. I mean, were you not told by Hiruzen? Oh yes, let me rephrase that. Hiruzen never intended to tell you that. He kept it a secret. Minato left Naruto to you if in case anything happens. He knew Jiraiya wouldn't be there. So he left me Naruto to raise. Yes. And now seeing that you are raising him as if you are his big brother, and so it is up to you to decide, Kakashi. I am not going to bother you. You can walk out of here, but remember this. Those people out there will not hesitate if given a chance to kill him. And there will be nothing more than guilt and a wish. A wish that you have, made this decision later on. Give me some time, okay? As Kakashi was thinking deeply. You see, this all began when his sensei sealed the Kyuubi inside of his son Naruto 5 years ago, breaking each and every chakra coil inside of his body. His chakra could not function, and Naruto will be in pain almost out of nowhere. These will be regarding as his phases, the pain phase that he has to went through every month. The people would laugh and celebrate at him when he was in pain. Only Kakashi knew how much it hurted from a comrade who has lost one of his chakra coils. And he watched Naruto to be quite introvert and never walking outside. And that was the reason he brought him here against his wishes, to get him fixed or, unbroken again, as he called it. This was a new test that Danzo made sure that he knew about will be successful. And here he was now. I have decided. Kakashi had lost way too much. He could not back down now. He had to protect his little brother, even if it means that going against his wishes to modify his body. Do it. But this will remain between us. Obviously it will, Kakashi. It will. As Naruto was then strapped onto a table, as a liquid was brought out in a huge syringe. Many syringes. As 4 syringes, 2 on each side, were then injected directly into his arms. What are those liquids? And then the liquid was injected inside his body. They are DNA enhancers, and as well as the mixture of every clan's DNA within Konoha. What? Yes, Kakashi. He has Hatake genes as well, from your father, making him your real brother as well. His Uzumaki genes were present, obviously, but I enhanced them by adding Mito Uzumaki's gene. How did you? Well, there is a thing called grave digging. You defile the graves? For science, for Naruto. I need to know if this works or not. As Naruto was then in deep pain, he must be now put into that tube. That liquid is chakra refined water. It will keep Naruto nourished and he will be okay. How much? Well, that is the thing, Kakashi. That is the thing I told you about. We do not know. It is up to him to wake up. I can test this much that he will not die. Either he will remain here, safe in the tube, forever, or wake up sooner or later. But he will grow. Grow like any other kid here. So am I just supposed to leave him here? Well, you can come and visit him. You can say that Naruto has died. What? But I will not. You have no other choice, Kakashi, said Danzo. This is for his sake. Why, Danzo? Why? Why would you go to this length? One reason only. He's my grandson. What? Minato was my son. Bullshit, said Kakashi. Why do you think I would bullshit this? I would not have helped out him otherwise without any hidden agenda. I helped him out of the goodness of my heart. You, goodness, Danzo, that is something I will not believe. The day you turn good is the day the shinobi world ends. Then I guess that time is starting to tick clockwise, Kakashi. The ending has already begun then. Fine. What proofs do you have for me to trust you then? All I have is a story. Other than that, you can test mine and Naruto's DNA. And he looked towards Orochimaru. Oh, you want to? Okay. Kabuto? Yes, Orochimaru-sama. Bring in the DNAs, testing machines and tools, right? As after that, we see half an hour later, the DNA came out. It is a perfect match. Give me those DNAs. I will make them attested myself. Fine. You can take them. But where will he stay? He will stay in my base. You are still operating? Obviously. Hiruzen knows about this as well. I am the one who in the shadows do the dirty works for Konoha, and I would like for it to be remain that way. I am trusting you in this, Danzo. Do not make me regret this. She will not, Kakashi. She will not. As after that, Kakashi left and informed everyone what has happened after burning up Naruto's apartment on fire. In his mind, only one thing was going on. It is for Naruto's sake. It is for his sake. As Naruto was placed inside Danzo's root Anbu base within a tank, as Naruto was hearing one thing unknown to everyone, his ears were working. My son, I have lost you. I was never a part of your life, but because of my mistakes, I made an enemy of my grandson out of everyone. But I will not let them harm him no matter what. This serum will work. Either he will stay here preserved, or he will come out. And knowing that he is a Shimura in heart, he will come out. I know that for sure. I trust you, Naruto. You can make it out of this, he said, putting a hand on the glass as he then walked out. Guard this room. No matter who it is, aside from me, nobody is allowed inside, and Orochimaru. As Orochimaru left through the tunnels outside of the Konoha, as he and Kabuto were leaving. Kabuto. Yes, Orochimaru-sama? Every tool. You brought them, right? Yes. I have checked them. Why are you asking? There might be still some DNA left on there that I would like to inject into myself. Because I know for sure that this will work out. Hi. But I want that DNA to be preserved because let's be sure that it works before. Hi, Orochimaru-sama. As you say. Good. Good. I will not allow this chance to pass. If this works out, that kid, he will be the monster that I wanted to be. The one person, the perfect shinobi, the one who has every dojutsu within Konoha and Kakagenkai. As Naruto, we go towards him inside that tube. As after hearing these words, he was inside his own mindscape. It hurts so much. Why would they do this to me? They are trying to fix you, even though you do not need fixing, kid. Your chakra coils were destroyed when I was put inside of you. You're the QB. You finally realize who I am, huh? Yeah. What do you want from me? Nothing, kid. But there is something I can do to ease up the pain. What? Just strip a part of that seal, only a little bit, and I will be able to seep out my chakra to fix and to allow the genetic enhancement that has been done to you to be done painlessly. Can I trust you? I have lost trust in all of them. They all just want to hurt me. As QB's eyes then soften, because the demon knew very well he has went through the same life. I know how it feels to be alone. I myself has been alone for quite a while now. Really? Yes. And for that I can understand your pain. Because most of it is caused by me. Or because of my existence. I forgive you. You're kind. I'm not kind, kid. It's just that I feel sympathy towards you. You do not deserve this much pain or hatred. Thanks, I guess. As Naruto did what he was told, even in pain, as his body was shaking violently, as Kyuubi seeped out a huge amount of chakra, and Naruto then felt at peace. Rest, kid. Rest, because that is all you need right now. Everything will be fine. Time skip. 8 years later. It has been 8 years since Naruto was put inside the tube, and Danzo has visited Naruto regularly every month to clean out the, tube from outside to see that Naruto was working fine or not. As he saw, Naruto was growing like a healthy boy, but the only problem was that he has not even twitched. As Danzo, like any other day on Naruto's 13th birthday, arrived there. Come on, Naruto. Please. Please wake up. So this is where he has been. Who told you to come here, Hiruzen? I have been following your every move, Danzo. Every month you will disappear for a day. So this is where you will be. And this is what happened to Naruto. As Anbus then arrived behind him, as two of them holded Kakashi, as his hands were behind his back. Why would you do this, Kakashi? It will help him be fixed. As Hiruzen slapped him in the face. You idiot! He doesn't need fixing. What happened to Naruto was not his fault. It was the Kyuubi's fault. And it was Sensei's fault, because his son is like this. I want him to not suffer. If I allow this to happen, the other people will not look down on him anymore. Nonsense, Kakashi. Those people are by far gone, and they will not tolerate him having any power. You will just make them believe that their beliefs were right, and Naruto has been regaining power as the Kyuubi. Enough! My grandson is no demon. You hear me? No demon! And I will not tolerate this. Leave here, Hiruzen. And you, Kakashi, I told you to bicker out to no one. I never did. Obviously he wouldn't. I did. I told him. Said Tenzo. What do you mean you did? You were not even involved. You see, one night I took out Senpai over here on a drinking spree, because he too has been disappearing. So, I asked him out and he told me what has been going on. I was horrified, so I informed the Hokage-sama. As Hiruzen with anger and disgust looked at Danzo. Even though he is your grandson, even though the test that Kakashi made has agreed to it, then why would you do this? Because you do not want a weak grandson? No! I want him to be safe. I have to give him a chance to fight against him. He has every right to participate and in the shinobi program and to become what he was supposed to be before his father had made that mistake. His father made a sacrifice for this village, and what kind of repayment did he get? His son disregarded as a demon, while he himself was worshipped as a hero. I know what it feels like to be the most hated person in the room, Hiruzen. If you forgot, I am the warmonger that everyone hates and despised. And I will not allow the same thing to happen to my grandson. Got it? Danzo, this is not how it is supposed to be. As they were talking, they heard a bang. As they looked towards the dome where it came from. Naruto? Said Kakashi, as everyone's eyes widened as Naruto has waken up. As his eyes, they were changing. One Sharingan, the other one Byakugan. And then B started to buzz around as well, until his hand suddenly expanded as he broke through the glass, as he was on the ground, as he was completely naked as he got up. I can't get up. It's alright, Naruto, Danzo said as he put up a cloth ordered by his Anbu on Naruto to keep him warm. You have come back, son. You have come back. As Danzo then saw what was going on, as he refrained himself for doing and showing such affection, as he stoned himself. It's good to see you back, son. Naruto, I'm so glad. Why, Nissan? Why would you do that? I know it was to help me out, but it was so painful. If it wasn't for Kurama, I would have died. Who's Kurama? It's just a other consciousness that I created to ease up the pain. He's here with me. I am the only one who can see it. I see, son. Naruto, my boy. Hey, Gigi. It's been a long time. Yes, son. 8 years. As after that, they took in Naruto and he got treated. As the doctor was quite surprised. Hokage-sama. It is surprising. As Danzo, Kakashi, everyone was there. Every gene within every clan that we have in our history books, he has it. Even, if I might dare say, Hashirama Senju's gene. His body has been way too much altered, Hiruzen, said Homura. It can be dangerous. We should not allow him to go out like this. Yes, I must agree with Homura. It's nonsense, said Danzo. He's perfectly fine. He's just a normal human with extraordinary power. Extraordinary power that people will fear. Let them then. What do you mean, Danzo? Are you against Konoha now? No. I am against those people who belittle my son's last wishes and have defiled his grandson to no end by torturing him for those 5 years. Like you have done the same for the past 8. I have kept him preserved, ready for this day when he will break free from the dome and we will have our revenge. What revenge are you mumbling about? Naruto does not want to be a part of this program, and I have agreed to send him somewhere else. Where have you sent him? Tell me, said Hiruzen. I will not. As suddenly in a puff of smoke, Jiraiya arrived. As he grabbed Danzo by the neck. You will tell my sensei where you sent my godson. He is not your godson, Jiraiya. If he was, then you would not have let that happen. Damn it. And mainly that woman wouldn't have. Kushina has nothing to do with this. She was in deep shock after losing her husband. So much shock that she forgot about her son? Oh wait, she took my granddaughter. That bitch. As Mito arrived there as well then. My mother has nothing to do with this, grandfather. She has everything to do with this. You know about me because I was the first one to contact you. And as well as Kakashi with proof. So how is he? You, the demon or your Nissan? I never thought of him as a demon. What happened in the past I had no say in this. I know, but for the past 4 years you had. I was just a little kid. What do you want me to do? Grandpa, choose the right, but you chose your mom then. I was not thinking straight. I'm sorry. Sorry is not too late, Mito. You should go back to your mother and tell her to not show her face here. Naruto is no longer here. He has left this village, and for good. Will he attack us? Said Koharu, because she was afraid that the power Naruto held. Every Kakagenkai, every dojutsu within the village was now in his disposal, making him 100 times more stronger than anyone. She might dare say every clan, because he was a Jinchuriki as well. As we see Naruto stopping where he was going, as he disappeared in blinding speeds from the Anbus that were carrying him towards Orochimaru. As the Anbus were knocked out for the time being, as Naruto then made his way towards his own destination. Where are we gonna go, kid? I do not know, but I certainly do not want to go to that Orochimaru person if he is hated by you, Kurama. It is glad to know that I have at least one Jinchuriki that sees me for who I am, and not for just a demon. Me? See you as a demon? Nonsense, Kurama. What, you have been drinking? No, kid. I have not been. Good. So, what are we going to do? We're going to go towards Hagoromo-sama's place, as he told me. It might be turning to ruins. Knowing from your memories, it won't be, because I seen some seals that were glowing. I never saw them. It was in your 4-eye shadows. I saw them glowing. There were some kanjis there. We have to go and see first. As Naruto then disappeared at blinding speed, because he had inherited a all-new Kakagenkai because of the mixture of all these Kakagenkais within him, which was called the Flash Step Kakagenkai. He could travel through blinding speeds, breaking the sound barrier at the speed of light from one destination to another. as he arrived there after taking few steps. It seems as the place does look like ruins. We should go somewhere else, kid. Uzushio it is then? Uzushio it is. As Naruto then disappeared, arriving there within some seconds. Phew! It is a lot of training, I gotta tell you that, Kurama. What did you expect, kid? This is the Kekkei born from a mixture of all those Kekkei, and it has been never heard or seen before. A brand new, altogether new Kekkei. So, what are we waiting for? Let's just go inside. As Naruto entered, as soon as he entered the Uzushio Gakure, he was stopped by a woman and a girl who were looking at him menacingly. Stop! What are you doing here? How did you get inside the seal? The seal would not allow anyone except if he is an Uzumaki or you had the pendant. Pendant? What? He does not look like he has pendant, Kachan. Who are you? I'm Naruto. Naruto? My son, he said as she hugged Naruto. Is she the mother you told me about? Yes, Naruto. As both Naruto and Kurama were mentally talking, as Kurama then mentally said to Naruto, "It's alright, kid. It's alright. You still have me." And from the looks of it, she regrets her action. It's too late for that. It is, I guess, said Kurama, because he knew it was a touchy topic for Naruto when he found out that he had his mother. It was by mistake. Kurama could still remember that day. As Naruto, while inside his mindscape, was suddenly able to tap into his memories of the previous Jinchurikis to find out who his mother was and what has happened the day he was born. You see, the day Naruto was born was the day Kushina Uzumaki lost her husband, and she had another child as well, Naruto's sibling Mito, who was taken, as Hiruzen tried to persuade her as well as Danzo did, but to no avail. She saw him as nothing more than the cause of her husband's death, hated him, and even as far as blatantly said that she will execute him the next time she saw him. As Naruto, even though remembering this, was hurt, as he cried for a whole year within his own mindscape. His cries were heard by none other than the Kyuubi, the being that was residing inside his mind, and no one else heard his cries. End of the flashback. Why? Why are you hugging me now? It's because I missed you, son. Why? Don't you want to kill me? As she took a step back, as her eyes widened, she remembered her own words. I'm sorry, Naruto. You what? You thought that I was the Biju, right? Come on. Aren't I the reason that your husband is dead? I came out of your womb, and this is how you treated me? I can't believe this. And now you just expect me to come back with open arms like, Mom, I missed you, as all that stuff. I cannot do this, ma'am. As he looked towards his sister. I can't. I'm sorry. When I found out what has happened, I was broken. If it wasn't for Kurama, I don't know what I would have done today, but I just don't want to be here. I'm sorry. Naruto, wait! As before they could do anything, Naruto disappeared in a flash. Kid, stop. You're going at too much speed. As Naruto within the flash step was starting to run now. Before he would take steps, now he was just dashing at blinding speeds. Kid, you're gonna die out because of chakra exhaustion. I'm taking hold if you don't stop. As Naruto wasn't listening, as they were traveling at blinding speeds, running in some direction. Unknown to him, he has already entered that time stream as he was going back in time. As Kurama tried to stop him, but to no avail. But when did Naruto stop was the day he saw a giant fox attacking in front of him towards Konoha. What the hell is going on, Kurama? That is me, kid. You have come back to the time when you were born. I have to change. No, kid. Changing the past will have a lot of change on the future. Are you sure you want to do that? I have to try, Kurama. By doing this, maybe I can save Dad. Maybe. But kid, this might change the future as well. The future you came from. So be it. Are you sure about this, Naruto? I am. Then, before changing this, you have to change something even before that. But remember this, Naruto. By doing this, you will erase yourself completely. Okay, what? As Naruto then saw his parents being impaled by the Kyuubi as he was in tears, his father dying and his mother yelling no. I could have saved him, Kurama. I know. You can. But before that, there is someone that I want you to kill, please. I know it is selfish request. Who? Madara Uchiha. Killing him will change some stuff. I think at least. What will it do? Just to be sure, you have to kill him. Go back to the Valley of the End while traveling back in time. As Naruto then got into a stance, as his chakra was mixed with Kyuubi's, as his body was now emitting red chakra. Are you sure about this, Kurama? It will work? It will. As Naruto then entered the flash step state, as his Sharingan activated, suddenly out of nowhere, what the? As did his Byakugan. They must have activated because of my chakra, as suddenly they began to enhance themselves, as Naruto could feel pain in their eyes, as Naruto's both eyes then turned into Tenseigan as well as Rinnegan. Rinne Tenseigan mixture. You have entered the perfect harmony, Naruto. Perfect harmony between both sage brothers. Now, go on, as Naruto traveled at blinding speeds, as he arrived back at the Valley of the End, the day it was created, as he saw Hashirama and Mito leave with his eyes, and a figure erupting from the shadow, as Madara was still alive and breathing his last breaths. Now, Naruto, what are you going to do? Meteor. As a meteorite appeared from the sky. What? Said Zetsu. How is this? As Naruto then did something. He arrived there at blinding speeds and pierced straight through both of their hearts before going back, saying these words. You will cause a lot of pain. I'm sorry you have to die. As the meteor crashed upon them, as Naruto then said, Katsu. As the meteoroid exploded, as there was a huge seal within inside that Naruto created. As after the explosion was done, Naruto watched that there was nothing that remained there, as Hashirama, Tobirama and everyone arrived there. The Valley of the End has been more destroyed. As they all looked towards Naruto, as he began to vibrate himself so they couldn't make out a person out of him. Madara. His corpse is destroyed and mangled, and who is next to him? Mito said to Tobirama, as it was a creature. Kill it, Naruto said in a distorted voice. It will cause a lot of pain in the future. If you want to secure the shinobi world, kill it. With that, Naruto left, knowing that they will do this. As Naruto arrived back where he was the day he was born, and he was surprised to see that many things have changed. The shinobi world grew out like it was, but the only difference was that the attack did not happen. There was no Biju attacking. As he then went towards the place that Kurama told him that they were born in, to see that from the shadows that his family was happy. His father was holding him and his mother was holding his sister. As he smiled, I saved them all from their own misery. Yes, you did, kid. As Naruto then said, I guess it is time to leave. Yes, it is. As Naruto then started to dash as fast as he could towards the future. Well, I guess, Kurama, this is it. Yeah, kid, this is. As both of them were dashing, going through the, time-space, as when they arrived in the future, they were shocked to see that Naruto was inside his room. Wait, he did not have any room. He was inside a room, at least, until he heard a knock. Nissan, it is time for the academy today. We have to know in which team we are going to be today. Are you coming or not? Kurama? Kurama? Yeah, I'm coming. Says, as the door opened. Nissan, oh my god, why are you naked? Wait, what? as Naruto saw that his body was steaming as he was completely naked. Oh, get out, Mito! As Mito then closed the door and left. Baka Nissan, come downstairs when you're ready. Oh, okay, I guess. Kurama, as Naruto then closed his eyes and went to his mindscape to see that the fox was resting. What do you want, kid? Thank God, I thought you... Wait, I am supposed to disappear. What the hell happened? Could it be? Let me search through my memories. Because the QB that came with Naruto has, well, mixed his memories and become one with the newer one. As did Naruto, as both of them realized what has been going on. Naruto had friends. Heck, Sasuke Uchiha as well, who at the time claimed him that he was the demon that he was going to kill in the future. What the fuck? My enemies and the people who hated me are now my friends? It seems a lot of things have changed, Naruto. A lot of them, I mean. As unknown to Naruto, a person also had did the same, and that person was none other than Orochimaru, because he had his DNA preserved. So, you changed a lot of things in the past, huh? But you're not the only one, Naruto-kun, because so did I. You see, after Orochimaru returned, and the news that Naruto has stabilized and was, well, growing rapidly, he injected himself. But because of him being a seasoned shinobi, he was able to come out at the same time as Naruto did, by the 4 years of gap. Just within 3 years, and he had every power that Naruto had. But Naruto had an edge over him, which was the Kyuubi itself. As Orochimaru has been doing a lot of stuff in the past as well, as he has become the heroes in the 5 elemental nation himself. But in reality, he was the monster that he wanted to be. He has earned everyone's trust as everyone respected him as the sage of the time passage. As Orochimaru then chuckled. Now I only have to do is kill you, Naruto-kun, and everything will be fine. There will be only one sage of passage time, and that will be me. Who else than me, right? Because of Naruto changing the past, Naruto was able to meet another person as well, Obito Uchiha, who was covering half of his face because it was distorted. You see, after, well, the whole ordeal, instead of being rescued by, Madara, who was dead, he was rescued by Kakashi and Rin. And as for Rin, she was, well, saved, but in critical condition. So she started being a shinobi because she was now put on a wheelchair. As Naruto went downstairs to see that the 3 of them were there, Rin has been acting as a secretary for her sensei now, as the assistant as well as secretary of her, well, sensei. Hey, Rin-ne-san, Kakashi-ni-san, Obito-ni-san. Hey, Naruto. Man, you sure are late, huh? Well, guess what? You know who your sensei is going to be today? Hopefully not you, as he face faulted. Oh, come on, you don't have to be like that, kid. It's obviously either me or Kakashi. Maybe it is both of us, Dobe. As Naruto was surprised by this. Shut up, Kakashi. So, Sensei, tell us, who's going to be there, Sensei? I really want to know. Come on. Not now, Obito. Jeez, you are now a jonin. Stop acting like a kid. Yes, Obito-kun, stop. Not you too, Rin-chan, as he was bonked on the head by Kushina. Well, Naruto-kun, why don't you sit down and have some, well, breakfast before you go? Yeah, Ka-chan. Weird. It is extremely weird. As Naruto went on with his life from after that, he went to the academy, got selected into a team. His life was on a normal track. He even met with his grandfathers again, and was living the best life he ever had. But that was all for naught. It all turned to worse when Naruto first encountered the other half, as he called him now. It was 2 days ago when Naruto was walking back to home from Ichiraku Ramen after eating his fill, when he noticed someone was following him. He then decided to disappear using the flash step, but to his surprise, there was a person before him. You're not the only one that can travel through time, Naruto-kun. Naruto heard this voice. He remembered this voice. It was a person who visited him, calling him his perfect experiment. You, what the hell are you doing here? How is this even possible? Well, you're not the only one with these powers because you are not the one who created this DNA. Remember, it was me. You tested it out? Yes, I did. And I burned down the notes so nobody could replicate it, Naruto-kun. So congratulations! You are the only one, aside from me, who have this power. What have you done? Orochimaru, what have I done? You do not want to know, boy. I have done many things. Many, many things. I can tell you by one thing if you follow me. As Naruto reluctantly did follow him, because he knew Kurama will protect him. Be on guard, kid. Kurama, after resting, has recovered and now was there for Naruto. As Naruto arrived inside the center of the elemental nations, with Orochimaru unknown to Naruto. Where is this? The center heart of the elemental nations. You see that statue over there? As Naruto's eyes widened, it was all the 5 Kages bowing towards him. Him, the snake Sanin. How is this possible? How? Well, Naruto-kun, I learned each and every jutsu that I wanted to. I mastered everything I wanted to with this power, and I wanted to have the whole world under my thumb. And that is what I did. I made the elemental nations, Naruto-kun. You see, you monster, you changed our history? Coming from you, that is quite sweet words, Naruto-kun. You and I both know that this is a fake world that you created for yourself by killing Madara. And I just took advantage of that, because if you wanted to change the future, why couldn't I for myself, in which I was the happier one? And now I will be, after I erase you. What? Yes, Naruto-kun. The time is imbalanced because you and I both exist, the anomalies that have caused all of this mess. And I will do that by starting with you. As he closed his eyes and opened them, he had the same eyes as Naruto. As Naruto activated his Rinne Tenseigan Dojutsu as well, as both of them were engulfed by chakra now. Complete white chakra. As Orochimaru had purplish as well. What the? As Naruto was beaten then to the inch of his life. Pathetic! You're not at full potential of yours. I'll give you time, Naruto, to live in this fake world of yours before I go back into time to destroy it. You want to save it? I will kill you. Good, good. But you will achieve it only if you have the potential to even work with your powers that have been granted to you, boy. So, I will tell you this much. Train for 4 years, and when you're ready, I will come back to you. And for 4 years, Naruto trained. He even stopped being a shinobi altogether, being put on the side reserve shinobis. His parents were worried as he looked at them and told them what has happened. One day when his father asked, "What do you mean, Naruto?" Everything was changed by me, Dad. In the past, I went back in time to change it. You died the day I became a Jinchuriki. Mom left with Mito, claiming that I was the reason that you died. And Obito, and when you did not exist, you two are dead as well. I stopped all of this madness because I killed Orochimaru. I killed Madara, as well as a person next to him, Setsu. And when I returned to the future, here I was. The happiest future I ever known. But I forgot one thing. I was created this way. Nissan, everyone. I was injected by a serum, mixture of every DNA inside Konoha from every prominent clan. It gave me a new ability, the Flash Step, and Orochimaru has it. Do you mean Orochimaru-sama, Naruto? How can you disrespect him? As Naruto was taken aback by that. Yes, Naruto. I mean, son, you must apologize to him the next time he comes. He's the great sage who helped us out and built this elemental nation that we lived in. No, he didn't. He He was a rogue shinobi of Konoha who helped out with this experiment to create me. And he injected himself with this and went back in time to change all of this like I did. Let's say, son, if we believe you, don't you want this? He is going to kill me. What? But why? He says there is imbalance in this world because of I and he existing in the same plane and timeline. And he wants to end it. No matter what I do, in which timeline I will go, he will be there. So, it is a loop that we are stuck in until one of us dies. You have to kill him then, or either you will die out. I tried to, but I'm no match for him as I am. Because you're not using your full potential, Naruto. You will be, in given time. As his family kept this a secret and Naruto continued on. Until 4 years later, Naruto was knocked out again, and he saw his whole family being tied in front of a huge crowd as they were about to be executed by Orochimaru. You will not do this, Orochimaru! As Naruto's body was so much, releasing chakra and flash type energy that his lightning began to become elaborate. So he has entered the time-space. As Naruto entered it and dashed as far as he could to the day Orochimaru was born, and grabbed his mother and went back in time until the day she was born. He traveled and traveled and traveled until the first ancestor of Orochimaru arrived, as he killed him, ending Orochimaru's timeline all in one. As Orochimaru was taken aback as he saw himself turn into ashes because he did not exist it. Orochimaru did not thought of that as first. I should have done that. But you didn't. You think you're an anomaly? Well, I will end your whole existence, Orochimaru. Very funny, Naruto. You see, I had a failsafe in this case this happens. As a clone appeared, before Orochimaru turned into dust, he did. What did you do? I changed everything back to normal. Once you return in the future, kid, everything will die. Everything you thought you had will be gone. The past months that you have lived with your family, there will be nothing left there. In case, I'll tell you in short, the things that you so much worked hard to achieve, I have taken them away from you. Meaning, you have no power, as Naruto felt weak. What? Can't you see, kid? I am not here anymore. I do not exist. I was the one who created the serum, and I am the one who gave that to you. And in case you've forgotten, once you return, you will be nothing more than normal. I changed everything back. I made Madara survive that day, and everything continued on as it should supposed to be. And you worked for nothing, Naruto. You killed me for nothing. The only thing that you achieved is your own demise, because you will be nothing more than chakra-less pest that existed in this plane. Naruto was taken aback by that, as he felt the weakness coming to him. Kid! Kid! It is enough. Grab him and run fast as you can, before he can change anything. As Naruto grabbed him and took flash steps, he knew he was getting weaker. What's the matter, Naruto? Feeling the weakness already? Well, we are a few hundred years back in time. The time when you even not existed. As Naruto was feeling much pain. You have to survive, kid. You can make it. Come on. As Naruto then saw Orochimaru disappearing into ashes within the time-space, as when he arrived into the future, he fell to the ground, his body giving out a lot of electricity, as he was standing on top of the Hokage monument. Resting on the top of the fourth Hokage's head. Damn it, it hurts. Kurama, what is going on? The serum. It wasn't injected to you, Naruto. You and I, we still exist together, but your family doesn't. Your mother is still out there, and so is your sister. No. Rin and Obito. They're not here. Madara is. He and Zetsu are. Everything we worked for is gone, Naruto. Damn it! Damn it all! As Naruto was crying then, he was necessary, Naruto, but not entirely. What do you mean? Every DNA. Combine them. Work. You can make this happen, Naruto. On your own. What's the point? What's the point in all of this? There is always a point, Naruto. I trust in you. And I know you trust in me as well. I'm weak, Kurama. I do not have the power. You have the power, kid. You have the power of will. The will of fire burns deep within you. You saved many people, but Orochimaru just wanted to destroy. And here we are. A world where he did not exist. A world he was just only a myth. Does not have anyone named Orochimaru here. As Naruto was shocked when he saw someone standing over him. Naruto-kun? Didi? Is that you? What are you doing here? I told you to not come out. It is dangerous for you here. Help me, Didi. Help me get somewhere safe. I do not want to be seen by these people. I will, Naruto. I will. As after that, Hiruzen took Naruto to somewhere safe as he was getting weakened because of pushing and shoving every ounce of chakra out of his body to come back to the present. The present that has been changed and altered with back to how it was. As he was just looking out the window with solemn expression, as Danza's root as well as Kakashi watched this. You can come out now, Nissan. I know you're in that corner. Hey, Naruto. Do you know who I am? Kakashi Nissan. I know. I know about Obito as well. And Rin. And my To-chan. And Ka-chan. Everyone. As Naruto looked at him, as Kakashi's eyes were widened. How? How do you... Would you believe me if I said that I went back in past and changed everything and lived through a future that every one of you survived just because I killed Madara and Zetsu? Naruto, what are you talking about? Is there anyone named Orochimaru here? Who? I'm sorry, Naruto, I did not get it. There hasn't been an Orochimaru. No, Naruto, said another voice. There hasn't been. He was supposed to be your student. I killed him. He changed everything back to how it was, and here I am now. Because I killed him, or more like his ancestors, he wasn't born, and I wasn't injected with the DNA that he injected me with. And my powers, they were never mine. I am now back to a normal human. The one with broken chakra coils. The one without power. The one who cannot save everyone or anyone. You can, kid. I told you again and again, in the past and even now, that you have the most burning field of fire that I have ever seen, and you will be able to save them. How, Kurama? With knowledge, with what Orochimaru did. As Naruto's eyes widened, that's it. He had to study and inject himself. No matter how long it took, he will be able to save his past self from all the miseries that he will have to go through. But Naruto, changing the past timelines together, there might be consequences. I know. As Naruto then said, Gigi, I want to study and self-study. As Naruto, after that, was never seen by the shinobi world. As the shinobi world fell into chaos. As Naruto studied up until he became 13 years old again. As within 8 years he was able to make the serum and inject himself, but this time around he was able to unlock the Genkai much faster. Come on, Naruto, it is time to try. As his eyes he closed and opened them, the Rinne Tensegan appeared as he entered the time sprint with Flash Tap. As he began to dash back into the past and saw that Orochimaru was there to save him. As he killed Orochimaru again. What are you doing here? I erased you from my past. Your past as well. And I will stop you from making this mistake. Katsu. As the three of them exploded again. As this time Hagoromo and everyone was there. As well as even Hashirama. Hagoromo and Homura, by the way, in the spirit's form. Who are you? And why have you defiled their bodies? They were about to be resurrected by someone from the future. I stopped him. So you changed the timeline. Yes. There might be consequences, young one. I did not care. As Naruto then went back dashing as fast as he could to the time he came from. He was once again 13 once more. And this time, he saw that everything was back to normal. And Orochimaru wasn't even there. And Naruto was happy to see everyone sitting in his living room and talking. And he began to live out his normal life again. And time went by, and sooner or later he was recognized as the shinobi hero of the whole elemental nations when the Otsuzukis attacked. It was a whole new ordeal. You see, Ishiki, Momoshiki, and Kishiki were able to free Kaguya after tracking her down, and the four Otsuzukis descended upon the shinobi world, and Naruto with his new Kekkai's and abilities were able to head on, meet them, and defeat them in their own games of jutsus and dojutsus, as they were quite surprised and shocked by this. And the battle continued on, raging for many months to come. But Naruto became victor in the end, as he had now 4 karma seals, as he now fought them within his own mindscape with the help of Kyuubi. But that wasn't the end of his worries, because he then realized that there was one more thing that he had to take care of, and that was the 10 tails. 4 10 tails that were soon going to descend upon them. The Otsuzukis, before dying out, have told him that there were 4 Shinjus that he had to defeat. After finding out from Kurama who they were, Naruto was surprised that they had so many, and Naruto tracked one by one each and every one of them, using his, sealing knowledge that he had from his studying to absorb each and every one of them, becoming the Omni God of that universe, because he had the power of the time travel already, as well as now the 4 Shinjus combined, meaning 4 Otsuzukis. He could rival the Otsutsuki God, and the said god did not like that for one bit, who tracked down the trace of that such enormous power and chakra. And the battle in space commenced that could be seen throughout the whole world, as the whole world was shocked that such power could be belonging to one mortal shinobi that they had allowed themselves to walk amongst. He was the true definition of god of shinobi, Naruto Uzumaki, as after defeating him and activating the third eye, the Jogan, Naruto overpowered him easily with his Ren Tenseigan and Jogan eyes, and defeated the Otsutsuki god as well, becoming the true Otsutsuki god as well as Uzumaki god of the whole universe, as he tried to descend back. As when he arrived, he was greeted by his family, who hugged him and welcomed him back. And the time went by as normal. The 5 elemental nations greatly respected him for saving all of them from such great catastrophe, but they feared him as well. Naruto vowed that he will not interfere with his shinobi work anymore. He will not fight, but he will watch them, because he has turned into immortal. Naruto never fancied any woman as well, because he knew firsthand just how horrible they could be. Naruto knew one thing for sure, that serum could not be allowed to be made, that he has himself injected with. So he made sure whoever tried to discover his powers was taken care of. He either warned them, threatened them, as well as killed them if he had to, just for the sake of this world, because he did not want the peace to be destroyed that has been achieved by him after so much sacrifice and hard work. By age still, he was 25, the god of shinobi, but in reality he has been 13 over and over and over again, starting his life 3 times actually. 2 times in hell, and 2 times in peace. 4th one that was currently he was living in, as he was, being unstoppable by all. As this is where I'm going to be living the story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And yeah, I have ordered a mic as well that will be arriving soon, so my sound quality might get better or it might not. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And about the gaming video, I will be uploading it soon, so stay tuned for that as well. A gaming video will be coming your way, and it might be of Need for Speed, Unbound, or it may or may not be of, Five Nights at Freddy's or something like that. I mean, yeah, I have played Need for Speed, but I just kind of want to play some other story. I mean, game as well. As for the stories, I may or may not make the other one of the ideas today. It will be obviously be uploaded on the other day. I'm just babbling because it is late at night and haven't slept. So yeah, I'm once again saying that story is ending here. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and now I'm signing out. Peace.